Generations.
Hello.
We're doing our third Discworld review today. This one, of course, is Discworld Ankh-Morpork.
What is it?
This game is a big box of fun. It's a great big board, and it's basically you're playing a character and you're trying to outdo each other or get to an objective quickly by placing meeples, I think pseudo meeples, little houses, trouble, and it's played out over the city of Ankh-Morpork, and there's regions and so on.
What do you get?
This game comes with a load of wooden meeples.
Half a tree's worth of little coloured tokens here. Many trees died to bring this game to market.
It's quite a nice presentation, I think.
It is. It is a nice game, yeah.
Because you get the coins as well. These are card, but they're
Gold and
nice.
silver.
Everything's very thick. You could give this to a kid and they wouldn't.
Oh, you sit there building
destroy it.
little cities and streets with these for hours, yeah.
Nice quality card as well. So
Yeah.
and I have to say the board is gorgeous. You could put this board on your wall and it would look great.
You could, yeah. Again, it's another one that harks back to the Ankh-Morpork map they did about 20 years ago that I've got somewhere. Big fold-out poster. This is very similar to it. It's really detailed, isn't it? Somebody's spent ages drawing that.
Lovely job here. The rule book as well is it's quite a detailed, quite nicely presented.
Yeah.
And everyone gets a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
So this sheet here is double-sided and it tells
So when you sat there playing your first game, how do I? It's on here. It's just
everything
on here.
I was saying to Pete in our first game, I said, listen, all the rules are here.
Yeah.
You don't need to look at a rule book because they're all here. So that's it. Let's talk about the rules.
How does it work?
Starting the game, every person is given a secret card.
Mystery character, yeah.
So there's all these characters here, but so everyone's got one, and you keep this. You look at it, you read your objective, put it down. You only reveal it when you've actually.
Yeah, nobody else knows who you are.
So that's what your objective is. So
And each character's got their own thing they're trying to do, their own agenda, their own objective to fulfill.
Absolutely. So then to start the game, you have 5 cards each from this, and really, it's as simple as whatever the top of the cards say to do. So most of the Susan Stolat would be...
Terrible example to start with. It's an interrupt, isn't it?
Interrupt card. Yeah, let's not do that one.
Interrupt. Big black hand. Yeah, it's a bad example.
Okay, so here's all of the little symbols that could be
Here's
there.
one. This has got a scroll followed by a little green draw card symbol. So the scroll means do what the text says.
Read the text, yeah.
Then it's like a program. That means you may play another card. So then you play your next card. That one might be, you can, if you wish, build a house. It's got a little house on it. One of these. You can build one.
Get rid of troubles.
And that's a police badge. The guards, guys, Sam Vimes, etc. You can get rid of a trouble. These are basically riots going on in the city. You might want to do that. You might not want to do that because depending on what your overall aim is. And also, you're trying to stop the other people from doing what they seem to be trying to do.
Exactly.
But you don't know. So there's a lot of bluff and stuff, isn't it? It's really
It's actually as easy as that. There's literally that many actions.
Complicated. It really isn't, is it? It's very quick to pick up.
You have this many options. You got your 5 cards. That's what makes the game unique.
And you're like, what do I do now? Well, you do what your cards tells you. There's a load of instructions. You do that, you can't go wrong.
That's it. Let's talk about the game as a conclusion.
Is it any good?
I think this game's actually really good. I think it's got replayability.
Yeah, it requires replayability because we played one. Have you played one game of this?
I've played one.
Game I played, yeah. So we played it and we kind of like, how do I do this? All right, it's on the cards. It's fine. It's good. And we got about 45 minutes into it.
Yeah.
And somebody won.
Just suddenly, I want. Look, this is what happened. I just had to have one.
So like, was that it? Was that
6
it?
trouble.
Yeah.
Whatever these are, or whatever.
Yeah, she had to get, I think it was 8 trouble markers on the board or something like that. My objective was to get a certain amount of minions in a certain amount of districts in the city, and I got nearly there, but not quite. Size was to amass 50 gold.
I had to get 50,
which on the face of it seemed very difficult,
You know what, a different draw, I could have that would have felt very fair.
Yeah. But some of the actions are get money, aren't they, and stuff like that. You know.
The rule book does state very clearly. You have to explain to everyone, let everyone know what everyone's potential.
Yeah, that's where we kind of went wrong. Where I went wrong, we didn't. You need to check what all the characters' objectives are, so you know what people might be trying to do.
I think that's it's easier said than done though, because when you're just setting up trying to learn how to play a new game, it's quite hard to take in. Suddenly, this is how other people win. You know.
So there's kind of an inbuilt risk with this game that if you set it up and played it, and there was no experienced players playing, people might that didn't last very long. You know, it was a lot of setup for not much. But if you replay it, you're going to get the idea that you need to know and watch out for what other people are doing.
Yeah.
And so you need to spend as much energy trying counteracting everybody else as you do to try and do your own thing, and then the thing will hang into a balance.
In my experience of playing games, when you play your first game, you're always very about you. You don't care what other people are doing. You don't see.
You're just managing your own tasks.
You don't see beyond what you should do next and how you should play. So it is that sort of game.
Yeah.
Do you feel like here's my little bit of my quibble with this game? Do you think it's the sort of game you'd want to keep on playing over and over again?
I do want to play it again after one game. I do want to play it again. Yeah. Because I feel like I didn't see the span of it. You know, which we just explained. Would I want to play it 6 times in a reasonably short period of time? I'm not sure.
That's where I'm starting to feel like I'm not sure how good this game gets. I guess we had to play it again.
Yeah.
It's sort of it's certainly worth a try, and I think Discworld fans will really like it because there's a lot of
the fluff is spot on.
There's a lot of kind of funny stuff in here. You know, the artwork's great.
The illustrations. Is it Kirby? What's his name? Tom Kirby or? I forget the name of the guy. Josh Kirby, that's it.
Well,
I can never remember artist's name.
He died in '97.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, not that guy. The guy who does the more recent things.
Oh right, I don't know who.
It looks like him. Yeah.
I like the art. I think it's very reminiscent of what it stands for.
Who does the companion books and all the rest of it? The art is second to none. Presentation is amazing. The rules simple, easy to pick up.
The rules is actually a big bonus for the game. How easy it is, like for newer players. I don't know. I think we'd do a second review after game 10. This game's terrible, or we love it more. But
I think a lot depends on. It's not the game. The game is quite thin, with a lot of components, but your enjoyment of this game will depend on the calibre of the people you're playing with,
I think so. I can imagine people doing impressions of what the person is they're playing.
Well, yeah, there's that, but I mean, if people are play strategically, you're going to get more out of it as a group. If people just are like we were in our first game, just going, well, I'm trying to do this, and it's obvious what I'm trying to do, but everybody else is too busy dealing with their own stuff to try and stop me. So
there you go. Our conclusion of this game is inconclusive.
Yeah, it's worth a shot though. Worth a try.
It's certainly worth a try, especially if you're a Discworld fan. I think it's double points then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.